Hey guys, BK Rules 9 here, giving you another unknown podcast with many special guests. And a third many, because yeah. I am joined here with Snowy. Snowy died. Snowy, you good?
Did my
Hi, Snowy.
Hi.
Hi.
There we
Oh.
go. Somehow my audio died at that exact moment.
Oh my god, that. We're joined
So
by
good.
AAA.
Welcome back, Battery Pack. AAA Battery here, the Crook King of the NNDL.
Yeah. Real quick, if you don't know, AAA is one of the major coaches who I personally hate his teams. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And then we
That
have
is
Stick to the old
hard.
people.
and then we have Tanner.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Papa B. Welcome back to another smooth jazz, take a bite of chocolate cake, no homo podcast session with your boys. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some of whatever we're talking about today.
What?
God, this is
What?
actually perfect.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Anyways,
Isn't this how you wanted your
so
podcast to start?
oh,
Honestly, yeah.
absolutely.
This is
I wanted
so-
Kevin
perfect.
to start it off. His
So
voice will be permanent. I warn
we
you.
So of course the first ever episode we kind of went through the first half of the draft. Now the draft is complete, despite what it says up here. Don't
Yeah.
ignore that.
Okay. Hey, can I
But-
interrupt you for a
Yeah,
second?
go
I
ahead.
almost just said ignore. Just to
ahead.
say, you gave AAA the honorary majors title, and yet
Well,
I got
I-
absolutely nothing.
I
besides being a
didn't-
playoff contender
Yeah,
for a
okay,
time.
yeah, I totally forgot. I totally forgot if you were a majors coach or not, but
I'm a playoff contender three
Yeah,
times in a
both
row.
both
Yeah.
of, both of the other people here are majors players.
We're good at
Yes.
the
And
game.
damn good ones,
Yo.
mind you.
yes, really
Okay.
good ones actually. But like birthday, I don't hate your teams. Tanner is birthday, by the way, if just in case I refer to him as birthday.
Hey, don't worry about it.
So no,
This
I don't
is
hate your
birthday
teams.
cake.
I
Okay.
no god.
I
But no,
will
I don't
choose
hate your
the
teams.
audience all I
So
want.
like that's kind of why you're less memorable.
Ow.
Ow.
Like no, it's a good thing. If I remember you, it's because you did something and I'm absolutely want to get revenge for it.
Jeez.
Well,
man, what-
unless you're Snowy. But anyways, guys, we have the full draft here, and we are gonna do some power rankings. We're gonna go over the teams, like how good they are, and we're getting ready for the first week of the NNDL, season 5 of the minors, because I think I've said season 6 about 12 times now. But with that being said, let's take a look at the Black City Bishops. So, the Black City
Oh,
Bishops.
my bad. I'm on the side playing some melee.
Hold on, Belinda.
What? Oh no.
Anyways, if you'd
What-
like me
what
to,
main
if you'd
are
like
you?
me to just kind of start this off.
Hold on.
The-
If we're gonna have an interrupted melee.
Don't worry, I'm not actually playing melee. I just did
Yeah,
that for
that-
shits and giggles.
Oh, okay. I thought you were actually playing melee. I was like, wait a minute.
I know people who actually
that-
would be.
I did that once, honestly, during one of the team recaps one season.
Really?
I knew it. I knew it.
So
no.
One of us.
So anyways,
Anyway,
if you want to start off, Snowy, go right ahead.
Yeah, so looking at the Black City Bishops, the first thing that is of note is they did not spend any time wasted trying to get their water, fire, grass core. First 3 picks right off the black were Blastoise into Volcarona into Kartana. Blastoise and Volcarona are both setup Pokemon, hands down, especially Blastoise now that it gets Shell Smash and Flip Turn.
Yeah, that is true.
Volcarona is Volcarona, but it can also run heavy duty boots now. And Kartana is an interesting one here. Maybe it works really well with the rest of the team, seeing as there's not a single other true fire weakness on the entire goddamn team. But it's another Pokemon that can run setup, as is, I'd say, about 80% of this team. And I also do want to mention right now the Unown was due to a error with the bot, and we just left it because it was funny.
I
Can we
mean,
talk
It
about
can't
how
actually do
the
anything.
tier that Unknown is in is called too weak? That's unfortunate.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's too
it
weak. and
cannot even use hidden power. So its legal only move is struggle.
I was gonna say it's gonna
Wow,
be
man.
useless until you catch that HP psychic, but then I realize HP isn't.
The
It's
struggle
literally
of being an
if that guy manages to get a fucking kill on Unknown, I am going to lose my fucking mind.
a 1 HP mod.
I mean, legally he can't even use it. So
True.
True, very true.
But anyways.
But Unknown. Let's be honest.
But no, looking at this team, really, we've got setup in. I believe Indeedee gets some setup. I
Yeah.
know Lycanroc gets set up. I know Zygarde gets set up. I think Crobat gets set up, but that's like one of the few that doesn't.
yeah,
I know Gardevoir gets set up. I know Kyurem gets set up. I know Kartana gets set up. I know Volcarona gets set up. You get the
all these
point.
mons in one way or another
This
get
is setup
some
city.
form of setup.
Yeah, this
And
is
another problem with that, though, is a good bit of them actually rely on setups. Zygarde
that is also true.
relies pretty heavily on either being banded or setting up DDs.
Mhm.
Crobat is generally not going to be super heavy on damaging unless it ends up being a setup sweeper, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
forced to set up there. Kyurem and Kartana are probably your best bets for natural wall
neutral
breakers without
damage.
actually, just neutral damage
But-
without actually having a setup. But
With
everything
Dragon
else,
Dance is terrifying, so I expect to see it a lot anyway.
yeah. So it's
Mhm.
generally this team struggles a lot with that. It's definitely going to want to find an opportunity to set up most of the time, but that's going to be really hard. And
Yeah,
checking its
he
speed
doesn't-
control, if your Pokemon is faster than, I don't even
Crobat.
want to say Crobat, because here's the thing
Mhm.
with Crobat, if it tries to set up on a Pokemon, it better be a good Pokemon to set up, because otherwise there's a high chance that after rocks or something, it's just gonna go down to another move before it can even set up.
Yeah.
So
This
I mean,
too frail for how setup heavy it is.
it's not frail.
no, I wouldn't say
But I just
frail.
don't think it's just not really the best
I-
for a setup.
I think the
Mhm.
best way to kind of like set up with a Crobat is actually max HP, max either attack or special attack, depending on how you want to run it. But
It's not a
usually-
very
I'm
significant
also realizing
setup
something
Pokemon.
very interesting.
but it's not
here.
significant,
This
obviously.
team. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
This team has like zero fucking hazard control. Lycanroc is, I think it's one worker. Blastoise and Crobat are your only removers. And
Kartana.
this team. Oh, Kartana does get defog, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Weird.
doesn't Kyurem get defog?
No. I don't think so.
No, I don't think it does.
Weird.
No, but
champ.
the issue is this team really, really doesn't like rocks. And for being that, you've got 3 Pokemon that can remove them, one of which is usually going to be one of your only proper attackers, one of which just does not want to use the move on Rapid 90% of the time, and the last one doesn't have enough output to really get a chance to safely do a lot, especially because it itself is weak to rock. Sure, you can put heavy duty boots on a lot of stuff, but you're losing out on the ability to use a lot of items on this team just to put heavy duty boots on everything.
Yeah.
I'd also like to add that for so many Pokemon that have to rely so much on getting in safely to set up, there's a lack of pivot.
Oh,
Like
shit, you're not wrong.
the most that we have on pivot right now is just a Crobat and a Gardevoir. There isn't.
I mean,
Well,
there's
that's
Yeah,
Poison
which
Turn, doesn't
pass?
it?
Bolton, but like it's not.
But like
I
half
mean,
the problem with that
yeah.
though is a ground type thing. Which, speaking of, your only ground type happens to be pretty frail. So
What's
Also,
the
can we talk about how the slowest thing on his team is a freaking? It's either Gardevoir or Indeedee, which aren't even that slow to begin with.
No, NDD runs
yeah,
about a
this team is
65 base speed, if I'm correct.
yeah
Female,
this team is really
No,
strange.
female's 85.
because it's
yeah.
it's 85.
This
But the thing about
It's
this
kind of an
team,
all. This team is kind of, it will fail a bunch until something's set up by pure miracle, and then it will absolutely wipe somebody across the floor.
Basic.
unfortunately, the thing about that though is we have to also consider speed tiers because the fastest Pokemon that we have here is a Crobat, and Crobat's generally not going to be setting up that often. And then the second fastest is Boltund, and of course Boltund's the same case. You're
Well,
just gonna get in
I'm
there,
going to be
probably get a
blunt.
pivot off or something.
I am going to be blunt. Once Blastoise goes Shell Smash off, it just kind of goes crazy without a fast Scarfer on the opponent's team, and not a lot is able to survive it. I'm gonna be blunt.
But
I've
it's
done the
also
calcs on it.
because of that shell smash that could be a weakness. You need to be able to find a way to set it up.
If
Blastoise
you
is
can-
never
Exactly.
guaranteed. Actually,
Yeah.
yes, it is guaranteed, but it's not always
No,
guaranteed.
no,
It's
it's
not
and with
always.
a
really, really
works.
hard. It's
And
Yeah.
if you're gonna run a Blastoise, then your best bet is to probably find a way to safely get it in. And with a lack of proper hazard removal outside of Blastoise and Kartana, and maybe Crobat, which is probably gonna run heavy duty boots
Yeah.
majority of the time,
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon like Volcarona and even Blastoise and Kyurem, they're gonna suffer heavily from
Yeah.
I recommend personally looking at this team. I don't see what Indeedee does for this team. Psychic Terrain does not help here.
Oh, well,
it
no,
it does, but it
it's-
doesn't. Like
yeah,
it's
it's
very good against the faster frail Pokemon like Zygarde and Boltund and maybe Lycanroc in a few cases in case they try to
No,
pivot.
I
try not
wouldn't say
pivot on
that.
our
I'd say
priority.
I would say probably the
Zygarde
best
wants
use.
extreme speed more.
Yeah, and the same thing with Lycanroc,
Accelerock.
Accelerock. It's
Yeah.
No,
it's
the Pokemon
okay,
that
but
actually
it's
benefit
super
from it.
situational.
The only thing that benefits here is Gardevoir, which gets a crazy to be fair, Gardevoir does in return get a crazy powerful ability to just psychic spam. But there's not enough else on here that is willing to lose its priority. I'd personally recommend getting rid of Indeedee, thing that isn't that for something that's actually a consistent defogger.
This man actually has no. This man actually doesn't have a ghost switch in though. If he gets rid of Indeedee.
Yeah, and their strongest
That
ground
doesn't-
type, of course, is Zygarde.
Zygarde.
And that is their best ground type. And then there's Boltund, and everything else does not exactly appreciate any kind of electric type move at all. Boltund, to an extent, still does not appreciate any kind of electric move because
I'll
it
be
doesn't have moves like
Kyurem
Bolt
kind
Absorb.
of.
Hold on.
Kyurem with a
Imagine
bit of-
this team
Kyurem with
facing
investment
off against.
actually
Look,
eats
y-
electric. I'm gonna be
it-
honest here.
Yeah,
Like this
As long
team
as-
is not bad.
it's not bad, but it's not
it's-
like
certainly gonna need a
I know.
little
I-
bit more work.
Sounds like
And for
I know it sounds like we've been tearing into it, but I actually quite
no,
like
like
this
that was
team.
accidental.
No, I
Sorry,
know
I'm
we
just
Like-
being I'm just being myself on this podcast.
Okay,
Don't mind me.
I,
I'm
I
dick.
know we've been tearing into this team, but in all reality, this is actually, in my opinion, more of a mid-tier team. I actually like a lot of what
That
it's doing.
sounds
It
even
just needs.
worse. Your team is so mid.
Yeah,
you,
and-
you fuck
and
scrub.
I agree with the mid part. That's why for my personal power rankings, I'm putting this in number 8. I think
Fair.
I'm gonna.
I think it's got
since
its
it's-
good and bad points, more bad than good, but give it the right like synergy in it, and it could probably take off.
Just better
I mean-
defogger in there and maybe a better ground type, this team would do wonders.
Yeah.
I'd say probably have more than just Lycanroc as a hazard setter too.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that just
that's
in
actually
general
the
just
only
get better
hazard setter.
hazards.
Just get better hazards.
Mhm.
For being a setup team, you really you do not punish the switching around setup team forces opponents to do.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing that people are to look out for on this team. Just the threat of Volcarona or Blastoise or even Zygarde and
If you're able to prep, so you're able to outspeed a +1 or a +2 on whatever respective mon you're dealing with, you just kind of win here.
Yeah.
But you
okay.
have to be able to prep to do that, and that's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah.
Here's
it's
what
not
I
as easy.
think. I think we should actually stop focusing a little bit on just the whole. This is what's wrong with the team, and here's how you can fix it. Let's focus on what it's good at, so they can help with.
Oh,
course,
yeah, no.
every
When it
part
comes to
about
what
it.
it's good at, it's setup. This team, once again,
Yep.
I bring back up Blastoise being a fucking nightmare. I've
Okay,
done the
let me-
calculations on that thing. That thing alone could carry a team.
Let me see if I can simplify it and abridge it in a sense where it completely generalizes it.
Yes. Go
So
ahead.
I could tell right now that this team's biggest strength is fighting off against any kind of bulky offense or stally teams. It's much faster, which could possibly be detrimental if they're trying to trick room,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
they're able to set up very frequently on every single Pokemon, and because they're so fast, taunting is not exactly going to be a problem. The only thing being a problem is a potential hazer. However, that's not exactly a problem when Pokemon are so strong like Kartana, Kyurem, Zygarde,
Blastoise.
Blastoise, but
Frankly,
Blastoise is a little more
I just realized something
set up.
really interesting. The Pokemon that would want to be hazed here absolutely obliterate anything that can actually use haze.
Yeah, so it's very good against teams like that because it's not very safe to haze.
Oh wait,
However,
nobody.
this thing's biggest problem is against any other type of offensive team that can pressure before you can set up. Because as we said quite a few times now, this team is very setup heavy, and it's not set up in the point of like setting up hazards. The only hazard you can actually set up is Stealth Rock with Lycanroc. So you might want to work on
Mhm.
that part a little bit because you get overrun by any type of offensive team before you can set up and overrun them back. Because even though
I-
your Pokemon are really strong offensively, you don't have
Mhm.
anything that's actually able to support
You
the
know,
offensive mods and kind of switch in and make sure that there's a
S-
little more pressure going on there. You only have the
Mhm.
Yeah.
offensive portion, which gets pressured back since you don't have that time to set up.
Yeah.
You can only set up on the bulkier mons. So you can at
Mhm.
least exploit the bulky part of the offense, but you can't really keep it up for long, which is why you should also probably pack a little more.
Okay,
on
so
pivot.
I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Mhm.
I feel like there is a lot good and a lot bad with this team, but I feel like we're spending too much time on this team.
No, yeah, you're probably
Yeah.
right.
We've
Yeah, so
we've
this is the first
I
team.
think we've said
we
everything
spent
that needs
like-
to be said.
we've
Yeah.
spent like 16 minutes on this team.
Yeah, so let's probably like tone
So,
it down a little bit. Probably
yeah.
abridge the
But
goods and the
respect,
bads.
but respect to
and just
Cal,
give 'em
who is the
tips.
owner of that
Mhm.
team. Respect to him. I know it sounds like we went really hard on his team, but in general, I actually really I do like it. It's not a low
Yeah,
tier
it
team
is.
by any
It
means.
is a good team. I think it's
Yeah,
definitely a
but
mid
of course,
team.
every team is not perfect. So
Yeah, that is
we're
true.
just
Now-
what
Look
we're
at my
gonna
team, for
do-
example.
I think
let's
the
move.
format of
Let's move.
I
to
think the format of
Yeah, hold
what
on, hold on.
I'm going to be doing
Yeah.
in terms of explaining the teams is
Yeah.
looking at the team, analyzing its strengths, analyzing its weaknesses, and then giving overall tips.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, I
possibly
like that.
placing at the very end.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
probably the
Mhm.
best way.
Yeah, as of right now,
Tips should be
yeah.
the very last and put in a nice manner so we
Now-
can understand exactly how to apply them.
All right, so
I have to say before we begin on this next team, I have to say
Oh,
one
boy.
thing.
what's up?
Porygon Z, you drafted it. I have infinite respect for this team. I know it's
wait,
biased.
what
Wait,
team are we
but-
on?
wait. Okay, hold
We're-
on. So okay, our next
wait,
team.
we didn't even introduce
Yeah.
the next
Okay,
team first
so
off.
the next team is the Drizza or is the Drizzles. It looks like Drizziles, but
I
it's
think
like
it's supposed to be Drizziles. I don't know.
that's what
why
I'm
that's
thinking. But
Misspelled.
anyways, so this team is
This is
Mega
weird.
Megaladios, Blaziken
Mhm.
with Blaze,
Mhm.
Alolan Raichu, Surfetch'd, Gmax Corviknight, ugh, Araquanid, Meloetta, Sableye, Porygon Z, Eevee, Eldegoss, and Gengar.
Oh boy, where do I begin?
Oh, there's a
First
you
off,
Here's
got
where
a-
I
Oh,
begin.
wow.
Corviknight
hold on.
Gmax.
This-
Before we actually
Oh
go
god,
into
I just
this,
realized something. Oh god.
before
Oh, I
we
have
continue,
physical
I just want to
pain thinking about
mention
this.
something here.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I- This is Niski's team, and he basically got his favorites. So take that as you will.
Okay,
I know
No,
that doesn't mean
no,
much.
Yeah,
I
you did actually put this
love
at
this
14,
team,
didn't you?
but it's not good.
All
It's-
right,
it's
let me
just-
let me put it
That's the
down in a
last
little
place
more
team.
simpler terms here. All right.
Mhm.
So, this team is very very strange.
Very strange.
You could possibly have a little bit of good work with this depending on how you play.
I'm
But
gonna.
unfortunately, there is not very much synergy when it comes to this, and
Yeah.
it just kind of looks like a mess.
Yeah, for example, if I might say, what the fuck does Alolan Raichu do right now? Like,
I asked him that. I don't know.
Like,
He just
it's basically a wasted ability, and the Mon isn't really as good as it seems. It's really weak to dark, ghost, ground, which a lot of his team is actually very weak to.
well, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
Ghost. He actually has 3 immunities because he
Well,
drafted
okay.
3 normal types.
Okay, yeah, that's true, but dark types kind of have a
Yeah.
circus with this.
I think the big thing about this team, it does block a lot of it doesn't actually block. It does not have a ground type actually. It does not really do that well against pivot now that I'm looking at it.
I also want to point out that when it comes to hazard removal, you've
This
got
thing's-
3 options. You've got Latios Mega, which usually wants to be running a more offensive set anyway. You've got Corviknight, which has to go Gmax, or you have to literally just waste a spot on default. And it's got Eldegoss, which is fucking Eldegoss.
Eldegoss
Now,
is a really good Pokemon.
It really is.
Yeah, to be fair,
To be honest,
Eldegoss
kind of
can.
underrated.
Yeah, it has regen with rapid spin, so it's not that
I
bad.
can definitely
Okay,
say
no,
if
okay,
we were
then-
to rearrange these Pokemon, they'd probably look a little more in
Yeah,
place.
you're right. It's just kind of weird. But
Not
the,
really.
the
Yeah,
issue I
I
have
have
is the
no
reason why I
idea
bring up the
why it's-
removal. The reason why I bring up the removal though is Araquanid. You've got one of the best webbers in the game, and you proceed to draft a team that cannot get rid of it hazard when it is weak to it, with one of the best hazards in the game. And
Corviknight.
the only option you have to be able to get rid of it is Eldegoss, which is
Yeah.
very predictable and not necessarily a good enough Pokemon to be able to bring every time you want to bring webs.
Okay, I think I've come to a conclusion on what this team is good at and what it's not.
Wait.
very good at.
Mhm.
Corviknight's Gmax
wait.
is Tailwind, basically, or is it?
No,
Or is
No,
it
it's
default?
default.
It's
default.
It's default. Okay, so that brings up another point.
Oh, we're in one of those podcasts now, huh? AAA.
What? Wait a minute.
I'm thirsty.
But no, I was gonna say because Snowy did bring up a good point. Arachnid is one of the really good web setters. And to
Mhm.
draft Corviknight Gmax, which basically is like defog, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Like
But
you would
like we said, this is a team literally drafted of favorites. There
Yeah.
was no real team composition here.
All right, my turn. Asserting dominance,
Yeah, fair.
intruding. All right, so the big thing about this team is just the webs in general. You have one web setter, and it happens to be one of the best ones in the game. Webs is
Mhm.
really good, especially for a team where you have Alolan Raichu, Blaziken, Meloetta potentially, because Meloetta is actually really strong.
it really is.
Gengar,
Mhm.
Megaladios, Porygon Z especially
Oh,
appreciates the
Porygon
web. Same
loves
with
webs.
Surfetch'd. the two that appreciate the webs the most are Porygon Z and Surfetch. So if you're able to get the webs up and completely ignore any other hazards, your team's actually in a really good position. However, it's besides that at every other factor you need to work on a lot.
I do expect finally breaking the curse with Gengar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
drafted
like-
Gengar first in majors. I'm just saying.
Can we also bring up the real threat of Eevee?
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna beat Eevee this week. I'm just being honest.
Oh yeah, I do face
Yeah,
this team.
no, I'm sorry. Mind you, it's not even starter Eevee. This is regular old Eevee, and it is going to kill everything. I'll put money on it.
Yeah, okay. So it's very good on, ghost resists.
Basically, yeah.
And
yes.
guess-
Even I was gonna say electric resists are okay, but
and it actually tolerates ground types for just a little bit. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad in that regard. However, every other regard, it does not really look like this team has any composition whatsoever.
it's
So
gonna have some very, very lopsided matchups.
yeah, I
But
don't
at the
even know where
same
to begin
time-
with that.
But at the
It's-
same time, I have a feeling that Niski, based on what I've heard, is a meme player, which means we're going to see, at least at the very minimum, we're going to see some really good sets out of this.
We're gonna
But
see a
for the
meme
sake of the
off. Let's go.
podcast- But for the sake of the podcast, I gotta keep going with my
Yeah.
tips. So here you go, final section of Papa B talks.
Please no.
Probably switch your hazard removal a little bit less on the defog side and a little more on the rapid spin side if you're gonna run a Araquanid. Maybe a little bit more for fire types too, except for like just Latios and Araquanid. Those are there, I guess. Maybe a little bit more actual composition, I guess.
Can I?
And something you also don't have is a fairy type, which is okay, but it's just something I noticed. So
Wait, where am
Wait,
I?
wait,
poking?
hold on. They don't have a ground type.
yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, the
Didn't we
thing
just
that,
say this? No ground
Yeah, I
type,
know,
no
I'm
fairy.
dense. Okay.
Can we
ignore me.
just? I
Yeah,
kind of
let's-
want to poke a hole into this for some reason
Oh.
because I was going to say something and then I forgot.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, we're gonna have
maybe
a
a
meme off.
little better hazard removal. But just since you're playing memes, that's probably the best I can really do
Yeah.
for you. Otherwise, there's way too much to actually say here because it's not that there's a lot wrong with the team. It's just there's a lot wrong with the team.
Dude, if
That-
I don't see Metronome Prankster Sableye, I swear to God.
I don't think it gets metronome.
It
It
does get
does.
metronome.
It does get
Wait, it
metronome.
actually does?
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
okay,
Yo,
never mind. If we don't see
and-
if we don't
and-
see Prankster metronome.
Hey, I'm being honest here. I'm willing to metronome Jirachi versus a metronome Sableye.
All right.
Oh, that is
Well,
Dude, I
yeah,
faced it
this
week
team-
1. I just remembered that and I'm like, yo, let's go.
Oh,
So
that's
this team overall is not great, and it's actually beyond repair because there's already little composition to go with it to begin with.
Yeah.
So the best I can say with this is play safe with your Araquanid most of the time. And if
Yeah.
you have webs up, you're good. You're really good with webs, and if no hazards are on your field, you should be good. If you get another rapid spinner, you should be a little safer with that. So hazard removal in terms of webs is not a problem. Same thing for setting up stealth rocks. That will put on a little bit more pressure for Pokemon like Alolan Raichu, Blaziken, Meloetta, Porygon Z. They would really
Basically,
appreciate
trap
it if you
sand
had your
slash.
hazards up.
Get a sand
Basically,
slash.
Basically, draft Sand Slash. That will definitely do it.
I think somebody else
Um,
drafted it though.
Other than
well,
that, you just need to work with your team with what you got. I can't
Yeah.
help you in any other way.
And,
So-
honestly,
Good
I
luck.
feel bad saying it because I know it was just for the memes and you're just here to have fun. So I do respect it.
I think we
But
all
this has to be the last place team on my personal power rankings.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not really
But-
smooth with
but-
power.
But let's be honest, we love you. Who's the owner?
Niski,
Niski.
this is
wow.
Ow.
Yes, it's Nick.
Look,
Niski,
we
however you want to call
we love you, Niski. So,
Respect.
yes.
Now on to one of my favorite
Okay,
teams.
Okay, yeah. So next up, Water Rain the movie, basically.
Rain.
Team Ivory with Rapid Strike Urshifu. Why is this thing allowed? Pelipper, Kingdra, Ferrothorn, Mega Swampert, Clefable, Galvantula, Liepard, Cincino, and Bronzong. I'm already tempted to give this a top 5 team because it drafted Cincino.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it
Why is
hands down a top 5 team regardless of Cincinnati.
this is like the most rain team I've ever seen.
It really
drafted.
is. It really is.
It was grabbed straight out of OU. It really was.
It basically
yeah,
was.
this team's actually really good to look at. This is
It's
this
really
is
scary to
nice.
look at.
This is terrifying.
Visually appealing, and that's hard
actually-
to say for a team.
Okay,
First thing I'm going to say right now, it kind of went all downhill the moment you got Rapid Strike. Not downhill for you, but downhill for the whole league.
for the whole league, absolutely.
Mm,
Wait.
Like,
I
this
just realized
team-
something.
mm,
Galvantula is free to just run Thunder every week.
yeah, doesn't even really
Compound
need like,
eyes.
compound eyes.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, so it could probably even run something like Swarm and allow itself to take a little bit of damage through like rocks or something. And
mhm.
completely deal. They come on in with a Swarm and Bug
Or a
Buzz is the way
Nerf.
through. Yeah, or a Nerf, but I think Swarm is probably a little bit better offensively. Speaking of,
Depends
this
on the
team
team.
does phenomenally offensively. The moment it went Urshifu, that was it. The team was just settled right there.
know,
From the moment he
only-
drafted
Yeah.
Pokemon.
So I actually want to start on this team personally, at least, with saying the few bad things because there's a lot more good than bad here, and I just want to get the bad out of the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
the
works.
the only bad things on this team is just a slight disability on getting rid of hazards because you've got insane hazard stack. You've got Ferrothorn, you've got Webs and Galvantula, the other best web setter. You've got Bronzog, you've got amazing hazards. You only really have like one real removal option, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure how much that matters here until you start dealing with toxic spikes.
I'm looking at
Yeah,
3
toxic
here.
spikes and
Toxic spikes is
and
the
spikes.
Wait.
only hazard that would actually bother this team. It's too easy to just throw boots on like the one or two rock weak things, and with spikes, it's not like this team is really
Right.
switching out a whole lot. The
Bronze-
things that actually are afraid of spikes don't take damage from them.
Bronzong.
Yeah, and it's going to be really hard to prep against this team.
Does
But it's also
Clefable
going
not
to
get
be
defog?
easy to prep against this team as well. What? The
Does-
only Pokemon on this list that gets defog is Pelipper. That's the
Yeah.
only
Clefable
hazard
doesn't-
removal.
Clefable doesn't get defog.
No. No.
No,
No.
no.
No. Thank God.
Okay.
I fear
That's
the
one of
day
the
it
That's one of
dies.
the only moves it does not get.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, in
But it
terms
does
of
get
mentioned, though.
hazards, setting up
Shows how much
hazards,
I
it
hate
gets-
Clefable.
There are a lot of Pokemon that do set up hazards. Clefable, Ferrothorn, Swampert, Galvantula, and Bronzong. Those are the hazard setters right there. However, Pelipper being the only hazard removal with a defog is probably not going to be great for the whole
Wait,
setting up
Bronzong gets
hazards
Rapid
thing.
Spin though. Isn't that
No, it
also a
doesn't.
removal?
Nope.
It
I don't
doesn't?
Nope. I wish
Unless
it
we
did.
got it. Unless it.
Data
like,
would
got it
actually be a
now.
damn good Pokemon.
I swear it did. I
thought it did too, but it doesn't.
I must be absolutely mental today.
No,
Hey.
it really should. It's one of those Pokemon that just should. It's like Tail Glow Ampharos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
no,
let
it doesn't
Tailglow
get-
in first be a thing.
It doesn't get rapid spin at all. So
Shut up,
yeah,
let my
sorry.
Sniffy boy get powerful.
Yeah, the thing, and then the positive thing is that if it's allowed to do its range shenanigans, it's going to be basically unwallable unless
The
you have
only
like Gastrodon
the only
or...
teams in this entire the only teams in minors that have an easy time against this are other weather teams, and even then, if they
It's a
play
rain
their
war.
weather right, they still win. I'm gonna be dead serious. I expect Prankster Weather Center Liebhard to be a part of this in some way or another.
It probably will be. I'm expecting that. So
I'm waiting to see Ivory just accidentally put Sunny Day on a Lipard. Personally, I'm going to say that this is a second place team.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
can't really speak on that because I have not seen the other teams right now.
I mean,
so don't
yeah.
spoil me on that.
No,
I'm
I
just gonna
agree.
just,
I'm kind of just like how I feel about them right now.
Now,
I mean,
But
I
like
will be honest.
right
Knowing
now,
the
this
player, I don't want to put too much pressure on them. They're brand new to competitive as a whole,
yeah.
but they're an
Wow.
which is
incredibly
even
fast
more
learner.
terrifying,
Yeah.
actually.
They're
New
actually an
really is.
incredibly
yet
fast
they-
learner, which is
yet
the
they had
scariest
a-
part.
They had a goal with getting rain, and they basically got like everything you could ever want for a rain
Not
team.
just that.
other than
I
maybe
just want
top
to explain one thing. I helped them with Urshifu through kind of Ferrothorn, and I also helped with them picking Swampert.
I helped with
After
a
that,
full 3 mons.
Four.
Clefable, Galvantula, Liepard, Cincino, and Bronzong were all at least mostly their idea, with only me explaining a little bit of what it was when they asked me about it. They pick up so fast.
All right, so here I
I
gotta
do
get my
respect the
section
Cincino
going
pick,
here.
though.
My section goes on, and we gotta get to the next team here because yeah, it's a little late, by the way.
But
so,
no, when it comes to Team Ivory, I don't think there's
Yeah,
anything you could really replace other than maybe getting a
We're 30
Damn it, you little shit.
We're 37 minutes in and we've only gone through 3 teams.
All
Okay,
right,
we
so
do
my
need to
point
speed up a little
exactly.
bit.
Yeah, let's
My
speed
point
Cosmic
exactly.
chaos.
Let's all right, so anyways, this thing's of course their strengths. It's a whole ass rain team. Its weakness, not that many.
It's not
It's
that
just
many.
hazards
a
and
whole
hazard
ass
removal.
rain
That's it. That's it.
It's
It's just a whole ass rain team. Roll credits. That's just really good. For a new player, I'm gonna of course give you a good amount of tips. So
Okay.
roll the credits. So, roll the credits.
So good.
Oh no.
that's it.
Wow.
All
That's
right.
that's
Okay.
it.
Thank you
That's
for
it.
listening. Move on.
Okay,
I'll DM
so-
you.
So
Like walk.
next we have the Cosmic Chaos, Mega Mobile, Excadrill, Rotowash, Hydreigon, Gmax Lapras, Virizion, Reboot, Meowstic, Honchkrow, Victini, and Ninjask's dead best friend.
Okay, so basically this is power.
This is VGC the team.
This is
because this
VGC
is
the team.
a VGC player.
You guys know Mirio from My Hero Academia?
Nope, I did not watch that.
I
Sorry,
think I
no.
remember.
Power.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
I
what
didn't watch
see
it,
here.
so I have to.
Now here's the thing that stands out to me: Excadrill, no sand. I've never seen Excadrill get drafted without sand before. I'm not saying it's not possible, but
As
like,
somebody
Actually,
who's drafted
no.
Excadrill without sand several times, it's insanely good
Actually,
anyway.
I can say this: Tyranitar did get picked up second round, so on its way back up, Tyranitar was gone.
there was also Gigalith and Hippowdon, unless they were taken too.
No.
Yeah, but
Hippowdon wasn't until after it was all done.
Yeah, but who drafts Gigalith? Ew.
Wow, that's rude.
Given to someone
no, but
who loves the
seriously,
Unovian Pokemon.
I will say right now, I was talking with them. They were
Gigalith-
never planning on drafting sand in the first place.
But
Even if
Gigalith's
Tyranitar
actually
made it back
nice.
up to them, they would Rotom anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Piece
well, all right.
Mold Breaker Excadrill is still on its own so ridiculously terrifying that it validates its own point, its own points.
Yeah, that is true. I think that paired up with a Lapras is just really good. And here's the thing: Lapras can set up sand.
Does he get
Oh
Sand
shit!
Storm?
Right?
Yes,
I
Yes,
never
it
knew
can. It
that.
gets
Right.
rock moves.
Yes, it gets ancient power. Just
Oh.
run ancient power Lapras.
And
Oh
you
my
can in
GG.
fact bring sand.
All right. Since we got to get through this, of
Yeah.
course. What are you guys done with your schedule?
I mean,
Actually, I
guess,
do want to.
I
I
guess
just want to say
basically. Oh,
this
go ahead.
team. When I look at, I just want to just do my quick overview. When I look at this team, I don't really see any particular weaknesses other than just slightly slow speed tiers.
Don't worry,
when it
that's
Yeah.
comes
why I'm
down
here.
to it.
Don't
You're-
worry, that's why
You're
I'm here.
going to need a scarf.
Yeah, that's kind of why I put it at 6 for my power rankings right
I
now.
personally think it's fifth, but
I was debating on 5th or 6th.
Don't worry, guys. Your major's here to help you.
Hey,
see the
I
light.
used to be a
So,
major, and then I decided to meme.
I'm sorry. I focused a little more on the present and the future than the past. So
Wow, you're nice.
Wow.
that being
Oh,
said, I
someone's
still
gonna-
hate you, AAA. Die.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Someone's
I'm gonna
getting
stop
thrown out the
being
door.
mean for a second and be a little nice for a second. Haha,
Alright.
JK. So, first
Okay.
thing I noticed with this team is yes, it is a little slow, but that's okay.
But that's okay.
No, that's kind of it's yes.
basically just
mean-
expect to see a lot of Scarf Hydreigon.
Okay, let me be a little more serious here. Composed, ready. All right. So
Trick
this thing is incredibly good offensively. I mean, you got Mega Mawile, which has the highest attack in the game. Excadrill, Hydreigon, Victini, Virizion, Honchkrow. I
Reboot.
mean, this is
It's
Where's the moon?
it's got a lot of it's
Um,
got a lot of breakers.
However, all these breakers, and yeah, if you look at the really strong ones, they're a little bit on the slow side, and the ones that are
Mhm.
fast are a little forced to run Scarf because they're just not fast enough. So with all these breakers, your biggest problem is getting them in as safely as possible without being forced to run Scarf. So you could probably use a little bit more faster pivot.
Funny is the other person who did review actually said they needed more slower pivot, which I did not agree with.
I wouldn't agree with that either.
Well, did I
uh,
just say
but-
that we need faster pivot? What you just need is more pivot overall.
Well, actually, you've got a
Yeah.
lot of pivot. You've got Volt Switch with Wash. You've got U-turn with Hydreigon.
Victini.
You've got U-turn with Raboot. You've got U-turn with Victini. I think Honchkrow gets U-turn because fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Why?
what this probably needs is a faster Mega, really, because
Yeah, but the issue is
It
this
Mawile
team
doesn't
is-
even
starts to
have.
pull
Oh
things
wait,
together.
This team is supposed to heavily
Ignore me.
support Mega Mawile, but the thing is, you don't have the fast enough, or you don't have the good enough pivots. Really, Victini
I mean-
is you're forced to run Scarf. Same with Hydreigon.
I feel
Is
like.
Yeah.
Mega DNC still on the table? Hold on.
Hey,
It
shh,
probably
shh,
is. It
no,
probably is.
shh, no. shh.
Well,
No, but here's what I'm gonna say about this. Mega Mawile is basically it is really good. I think it has the support that it needs. If it comes in on Aurora Veil, it's gonna be really good. I think if it's I don't know if Reboot gets Baton Pass, but Sword Stance Baton Pass.
you
Well,
can't.
no, dry
can't.
pass this season.
Wait, real like in general?
You can
Yeah, dry
baton
pass.
pass, but you have to dry pass.
That seriously sounds like a sex term. I'm sorry. Every time I hear dry path, that just sounds.
I mean, yeah,
really
you
bad.
aren't wrong, but
You aren't wrong.
but like, wait, so you just can't.
You want to dry pass this pussy?
You can't pass stats with baton pass, but you can run baton pass on its own.
What type
But
of
yeah,
BS
overall, I
is this?
actually agree a little bit on the slower.
Wait,
pivot
so
side.
does that
Your
include
pivots-
Wish Pass?
Wish pass is fine.
That's
Okay,
fine.
okay, good.
My
At least
turn,
at
asserting
least
dominance
one thing
right
is
here, right now.
boy.
Okay.
God.
At least one thing is safe.
Go
Looking at
ahead.
Lapras. So, anyways,
Okay, are
Also,
we
I
really
just
having this happen
I have to
again?
mention Chen Ninja. Chen Ninja is a bitch. You'll see why.
so anyways,
you.
so anyways,
What the fuck?
Yeah, heavy duty boots Shininja is gonna be really interesting. If it's
No, just existence is the issue.
so I'm guessing
You have to bring coverage for that thing.
yeah.
Whoa, what's this call about?
Hi, Rio. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, okay, so I guess we have another guest.
Okay.
And it
Right. Rio's back.
wait, so
Hello.
who's Rio? I'm kind of blind.
He's a majors player.
He's also a majors. Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you. I guess we have another guest, everybody.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm not. I just want to see what the VC is about. I'm gonna leave in like 30 seconds probably.
Oh, well,
Makes sense. Well, we're about to
thank you
discuss
for
the
the
next
cameo.
team. So
Thank
thanks
you.
for the cameo.
But wait,
Yeah.
I'm not quite done. I gotta get my
Oh,
thing here.
all right.
All right.
What in the
So,
world?
what I see here from this team, of course, it probably does need a little bit more on the slow pivot side because the Pokemon that do pivot are actually pretty fast, but they're also not fast enough to where they have to wear a choice scarf. So, slow pivot would actually be really nice for Mega Mawile, so Mega Mawile doesn't take too much
I
damage.
know you
But
were
it's
compared to
such a
talking
good
about
team other
QQ's
than that, to be
team.
fair.
No.
This is not. This is not.
Like-
This is not.
Oh, you kept doing
Majors.
This is
minors.
not
Alright, 'cause
majors,
I
my
was
boy.
thinking. I was listening to you. I was like, it's either QQ or it's A1.
No,
Yeah,
no, this
but
is
this
no,
team.
this is minors.
But yeah, the whole thing with this though is it's supporting Mega Mawile. But if it
Mhm.
doesn't support Mega Mawile right, then it's not going to be that.
Uh-oh.
If Mega
moving.
Mawile
God
doesn't get
damn
brought,
it! Hi, not Adam.
Hey,
Oh,
Adam,
God.
Hey,
Adam, how
Adam's
about,
back.
How about you do the calcs for me, huh? You have some calcs that you need to do for me because I'm too lazy to do them.
God, holy shit! Let's
Um,
not have a casual conversation.
How
here.
about
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
go.
okay. Before
Yeah.
before we go to the next team, I'm gonna say this: if I don't see
Mhm.
female Meowstic get brought once, then
No, it will. I promise you it will.
oh, thank God.
But yeah, overall, this team is actually fairly good offensively. It just needs a little bit more support. So slower U-turns will probably be a lot nicer to keep Mawile a little safe. And if you're gonna run it for a different Pokemon, like maybe Scarfextrill or whatever the hell for Risen, if you want to try and set up, maybe just try to run. I don't know, Victini sometimes.
Now this would be a good team. That Webb
Another thing
would
I'd like to
but-
another thing I'd like to say is the Pokemon that can soak up status for this heavily offensive team. There's two Pokemon that can soak up the Will-O-Wisp, and a few that don't really care that much, but not a single Pokemon that can get rid of them, unless Meowstic can. I don't think
Yeah,
Meowstic can.
Meowstic gets Heal Bell or Aromatherapy, one of the two.
Does it? All right, cool.
I might be blind.
Important question.
on.
Pokemon. Thank
Yes.
you.
What's your question?
Pokemon.
Yes, Pokemon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, going to the next team, we have the Sparks Jolteons, which is already getting second to last place in my power rankings.
Holy shit, this team is garbage. What am I looking at here? Oh my
So-
god. Who the hell drafted this? This
Wait,
looks like
hey,
an absolute
okay,
mess.
A,
How the
A,
I'm
A,
kidding.
hold on, I was kidding. B,
I was kidding too.
dang, rip Snowy.
Wow.
Okay, so no, it's actually
Are you there, man?
hold on.
Yeah.
So it's a really good team. It really is.
He's just crying in the
Mega-
background as well. You hurt his feelings that
Wait,
bad.
wait,
Meg-
no. My microphone decided to stop picking stuff up again. I was laughing. I was laughing my
Oh
ass
my-
off over
Okay,
here.
okay, hold on.
Good. Now they can
Mega-
hear me. You fucking
Meg-
suck. Get
oh.
out of this league.
Oh.
Okay,
my
okay.
Thank
God.
you.
Okay,
kidding.
hold
I'm
on.
kidding.
I'm
We
taking
support
control
you.
now.
I
Now I'm
support you
taking control.
heavily.
Okay, Megalopony,
Alright. So welcome back
Zapdos,
to my podcast,
Tap.
guys.
Thank you, not Adam.
Megalopony, Zapdos, Tapu Lele, Delphox, Steelix, Whimsicott, Flygon, Obstagoon, Starmie, and Dusknoir.
You know,
It almost sounds like you have something against Delphox.
No. That was
Listen, I hear Mega Lopunny Zapdos, and that reminds me of Ginger's team, who's last in our league in majors. So.
Really stole Lopunny Zapdos from me.
Ooh, so you would have been last then.
Oh,
Man.
No, don't do
Wow.
my
I
man
can't
like
wait to
this.
pick up 14-point Zapdos. 'Cause
Okay,
it goes
just-
1 in 12.
I love what
I'm just-
differentiates the
look,
majors from the minors.
look,
We're all shitting on
I'm
you
gonna
right now.
look. I'm gonna be real here. I'm gonna be real here and just answer that whole Delphox thing. Fennekin is my mascot, so that Delphox pick is an absolute flame good pick. But
Okay.
are you wait? Did Ginger do that in majors?
No, Ginger drafted Lopunny, Zapdos, and a couple of other similar things. But Ginger mainly, Ginger saw me drafting Lopunny, Zapdos, and went, "Oh, that's a good idea."
An
Yeah.
absolute no.
I forgot what Ginger's
Except-
team is.
Okay,
not a good
so
idea.
so what about this team?
Okay, I
psychic,
can-
psychic spam.
Yeah, tell me your little diddly do, and just tell me when you need the final part of the section. So
Okay,
I'll get on with it.
so okay,
I before we begin, I just want to mention one thing, which is I did make 2 trades after the draft was over. I traded out Duraludon for Steelix, and I traded out Swampert for Flygon. Other than that, this is kind of gonna end up probably being my final team. I'm really happy with this.
so
Okay.
this is my new number 18. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think there's an S at Jolteon's for some reason. I'm just gonna say this because I've seen some things with some different synergies on this team, and Mega Lopunny is an absolute threat this season. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And Whimsicott gets Tailwind,
Mm-hmm.
which really helps for mons like Flygon
Lele.
to outspeed Scarfers. It can help with Obstagoon. It can,
Tapu Lele.
yeah,
Oh.
it can help with Lele. It can help with Zapdos if anyone runs offensive Zapdos. Cough, cough, me. But I
You have
I-
have a speed gap from 95 down to 45. That is
but
bad.
but yeah, that is true.
Hmm.
He's got some good spinners or like ways to get rid of hazards as well.
Yeah. Zapdos, Whimsicott, Flygon, and Starmie. All good removers, to be
Dusknoir.
honest. So.
Wait,
I'm just waiting
no.
for the week you bring Power Herb, Meteor Beam, Starmie with Expanding Force.
Yes,
Oh,
please,
that's-
please.
That's gonna.
That's gonna be a big one, I think. But like, here's my question now. What does this team do if you don't have Psychic Terrain?
Actually, a hell of a lot. I originally grabbed Whimsicott, so I didn't always have to run Psychic Terrain. Lopunny with no Psychic Terrain is allowed to run double priority. Whimsicott's allowed to run Prankster.
Yeah,
And
but why do
frankly,
you have-
Starmie can hold its own.
Why do you have Prankster and Lopunny on Psychic Terrain?
Because Lopunny really doesn't need priority this season, as I
Better-
mentioned.
Better
And
question.
Whimsic worked
Your team is
shockingly
fast as
well.
hell.
Basically, my big issue is I can't bring Psychic Terrain some weeks, not because I need the priority, but because I can't allow other people to be abusing the Psychic Terrain off of me, and I don't want to be forced to just run telepathy.
Well,
So-
we didn't need Tanner for this team.
Why not bring like your team is fast as hell already? Why not like Mega
Scarf it up.
Medicham?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm just gonna say here. You have your fast mons. Now just give your slow mons a scarf. There we go. GG.
The fuck you were saying? What? What were you saying about me?
Gave that 40
Ow!
space,
I
45
just hit
base
my
stuff.
head. Ow.
Hit it
Scarf
again.
the slow mods.
Anyway,
Fucking
Speak my
Scarf
name. You hit
Steelix.
it again.
okay.
Scarf
Anyways,
Steelix
the
and
other thing I
Puppet.
wanted to bring up as well, because hazards guy, your hazards, as far as saying them, consists of Steelix, and that's it.
It wasn't.
that
This is
hurt.
not a team that's intending to set up hazards. It's a team that's intending to keep hazards off the field.
And I think that's
That's
Tanner.
not how this game works.
Yeah, so let me sum all that up for you guys. So, in
Scarf
terms of
everything.
hazard removal, you're good. In terms of setting up hazards, get good.
Okay, well,
That's the most I can really say about that.
Yeah.
Your speed control is pretty good. Your
No,
fastest spawn
It's really
is
bad because
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, it's bad. So
Yours
I
be-
think
yours
this is
a-
a good.
It's totally good, dude. I mean,
no.
I
you
think
gotta
this is a
Well,
good
locally-
average
don't-
team.
You have all the fast stuff, but then whenever you have to deal with a mon at like 80 speed, it's gonna be running max HP, and it's gonna be way fatter than it should be because
Yeah, okay.
doesn't need-
However,
Cough,
Adam,
cough,
holy
pussy.
shit, I was being sarcastic that whole time. I'm fucking with Snowy. Like,
Okay.
Wait, about what?
Like, yeah, this speed control is a little
Yeah, it is, but at the same time,
it's
You're gonna be outspeeding everything, but everything is running modest and adamant on you and killing you back.
the gap between your slowest mon. Okay, yeah, that's 30 to 45, and then 45 straight to 95.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait, is Dusclops
Pretty
more
good too.
points than Dusnor?
What?
Hmm?
Like, I'm just thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't Dusclops like 10 points?
No,
no, not
they're the
anymore.
same tier.
I legitimately think I hit my head too hard.
Dustinor
Um,
got Poltergeist this season.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, that
so
is
now
true.
I think my section is ready.
ok-
So your speed control
okay.
is whack. Your hazard removal pretty alright. Your hazard setting up that's whack. Your offense not whack. Your defense kinda whack. Could be a little less whack,
Your
but
ghost types whack. Your fire types
Ghost- yeah.
whack.
um,
Everything whack.
I like how you went. All right, so I got my Zapdos, I got my Flygon. You know, I'm good on ground types, right? Ground types can't touch me now because I got a Zapdos and a Flygon, and I
And
guess a
Whimsicott.
Whimsicott.
And then
I guess a Whimsicott.
Stormy
mean-
combats them.
Steelix, Delphox basically get
Those are your
obliterated by
two.
ground types.
Those are your two switch-ins. Otherwise, you're generally not going to be switching into a ground type if you have.
Fly with Levin.
Yeah,
And
well,
I don't think
you're
a
gonna-
ground
you're gonna
type's
switch them
that
along,
big
but-
of a problem. I'm just gonna.
Unless you're going up against a team where it's all ground type, but we'll get to that later.
Yee.
What?
That sounds like a team I know familiarly.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. We'll get to it in time.
I really hope
Okay.
we're not
That being
talking
said,
about my team.
I
As
like I understand the whole speed tier thing. That's something I'll probably look into trying to fix a little bit. But other than that, I feel I'm really, really happy with him regardless.
yeah, like this team's actually
It's a
pretty
decent
good.
team. It's a
You're gonna
decent
be
team.
cursed by sharing too many mons with Ginger.
Or I'm
No.
going to completely show Ginger up and
And take it
have
fun.
a
And
completely
then-
opposite
And
season.
then no, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna win with this team. Ginger's gonna try to take this team, and then he's gonna get last place with this team.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Overall, this team's actually
and I can get 14 point Zapdos next season.
No.
Honestly, I
Zapdos will
regarding
never
my
be that
personal
low.
power rankings, I'm almost thinking about moving Cosmic Chaos up to 4th and moving myself into 5th.
Wait, what?
so
Oh,
overall,
I
Well,
have
this
I have
team's
Cosmic
actually
as 6th
insanely
and
good.
you
This
at
is-
8th right now.
Like this team's actually just
I think that this team is
Okay,
good.
so
Not great, not insane, just good.
just good.
Mhm.
Okay, so
okay.
next
Big boys talking.
Mm.
Overall, I think
I-
this team's
okay.
actually really, really good. This is like a top 3 team. Like Snowy, good on you.
What?
You did
Wait.
wait,
There's a
you
lot
did
of
well.
no.
what?
No.
Sparks Jolteon.
Okay, so
Yeah, this team's actually really good.
okay,
You have
It is good.
hold on.
you have 3 dark weaknesses.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait, who is this
a
person?
to resist
Oh,
against
yeah?
and
Hey,
Adam, look at the
situational
rest
Oh,
of the
hey,
teams.
hey Adam. Yeah.
Welcome to minors,
Okay,
buddy. It's
okay,
gonna be much more
okay,
harder to rank things
okay,
now that it's all not supposed
okay.
to just be
Next-
everything's good.
Fair.
Okay, next
That's a good
team. Next team.
That's a good point.
All
You
right.
got me there.
So
Next
next
team.
team is the
S-
Slurpy
Slurpy
Sluggers.
Sluggers. Who came up with this
And
next
Coach
team?
Jam.
That sounds
Jam.
like something I'd
Okay.
roll with.
It's
Okay,
Jam.
Here we go. Ready?
Hey, you want my team,
Cinderace,
the tentacle
Kamo-
guys?
Okay, Cinderace, Komodo, Gliscor, Nihilego, Primarina, Skarmory, Banette, Vileplume, Octillery, Lickitung because team name, Cresselia, and Lopunny, Why did we
what?
let this kid get Cresselia?
Hold up, Licky Tongue is actually really good.
Well,
It's a
Licky-
really
yeah,
Licky
yeah,
Tongue
it
is a
is.
cheap
It
wish
is.
passer. It's pretty fat with Eviolite. It gets heal bell. It's not a bad mon at all.
This
Y'all
team is actually my
mad
number
underrated
7
it.
team. Like as of right,
Number
as of
7.
right now, because I think it's a good team. I think that there are some things wrong with it
Holy
that I
shit,
just
this team
can't
is
name
good.
at the. It's a good team. It is absolutely a good team.
Bat Fairy, Dragon Steel,
But
Libero,
if you-
Cinderace.
Here's the thing: if you take away the threats, what is there?
No team at all.
I think you could say that for every team.
There's an
No,
auxiliary, a
like okay,
Vileplume,
look,
and a
look, look.
Lopunny.
Here's the
That's
thing:
about it.
if Primarina, Nihilego, Komodo, Cinderace,
Cinderace.
and Mega Banette are gone, what do you have?
If
Well,
you have, if you don't have
then you have
your
a
team,
victory. Then obviously.
Yeah, you have a couple.
No,
picks,
no. If those,
a couple
if
low tier picks.
like the low tier
If
picks,
6 of your Pokemon are gone, what does
Licky
that
Tongue
leave
is
you
a
with?
great pick.
All right.
It was actually
Anyways, go ahead and
5,
explain what
but-
you
Auxiliary is
mean.
garbage.
okay. So what I mean is like you have your powerhouses, but then like what happens
Oh,
if you
you
don't
mean like
bring them,
The-
or if like
He-
they die?
you mean like he's probably gonna bring the same 4 or 5.
Exactly.
has
His team is
7 top-
predictable.
He
Mega
has-
Banette, Primarina, Nihilego, Gliscor, Komodo, Cinderace is basically
Tongue.
his.
The
No.
issue is, and this is
He
very
has-
important
he
to
has
mention,
8
this is
no.
fucking jam.
This
None
is
of these
jam.
sets are going to ever make any sense,
That is
and
fair.
everything can and will come at
He's
the
gonna
most
bring
inopportune
special
No,
time.
look. I feel like
Here's the thing.
Jam's the type of person to run fake out Lopunny or fake out Last Resort Lopunny every
Yes, he's
single
done it
week.
before. No, he's gonna bring more whack shit.
He's gonna bring Cosmic Power Lopunny.
Yeah, he brings Cosmic Power Lopunny. He brought special specs
Wait,
one week. I
Lopunny gets
believe.
Metronome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metronome Last
Metronome is
Resort.
good.
Oh no.
Bet he's gonna bring Cosmic Power
I mean,
Cresselia.
okay, but BK, he's got 3 mons that I would call not good, and that's Vileplume, Octillery, and Lopunny. Every other mon is good. So that's 8.
Okay, pause. Is Moody still banned?
Yeah.
No.
No, what?
So Moody's not
'cause
banned.
it doesn't give you evasion. It doesn't give
Yeah,
you evasion or accuracy
Oh, that's
changes
Exactly.
anymore.
So Octillery is
Yeah.
actually really good. It has a
Okay,
really good move
So
pool.
he has 9 good mons then.
Also,
so where's the
don't
problem with him
disrespect
not having
Carl the
enough threats?
Vileplume like that.
No, Vileplume is not very good.
It
So
I mean,
saying that,
Also,
you're
I
saying
like
the
that.
Sleep
entire
Powder
team
and
is good
Carl.
mons.
Slap.
Carl, yeah.
Carl.
I'm a
yeah.
slimy fan anyway, but
Fucking
change the
waving the
facts.
slimy flag.
yeah, that doesn't change the fact that like that thing about him being predictable. First up, Jam runs crazy shit. Second up,
Well,
there's
okay,
not much you can
that's
do. Like you know Cinderace is gonna come in and click Choice Band Pyro Ball. You're not eating it. You're dying in 2 hits anyway.
well,
accepted.
unless you're a Gastrodon.
Komodo is unbelievably unpredictable. Gliscor can run offensive or defensive. Primarina clicks Flip Turn and Moonblast. Skarmory's predictable. Nihilego has a bunch of flexibility. Cresselia has flexibility. Banette is Banette. Kind of
Yeah.
shit. I mean, apparently.
Well,
Octillery
actually,
can
I've
do
seen
Moody.
Banette
an
reach
annoying
number
bitch
1 in
with,
the MVP ranks.
Strength
So
Sap
like,
and Sleep Powder.
Yeah, I think that he picked up Octillery and Vileplume to think, hey, I got Cinderace anyway, may as well make a Fire Water Grasp, which doesn't make sense, but it works, I guess.
I mean, Vileplume is a pretty decent grass type.
I think Vileplume's alright. I don't know what
Yeah.
your problem is with Vileplume.
Yeah,
but
like-
I'd
like,
rather
you
seen him pick
legitimately-
up, like Shinotic and save the points.
Like you're the type of person to see a bunch of Oddishes and try to prevent the problem by lighting them all on fire.
wow.
Are we done?
Maybe.
At least
Go
on my
ahead.
personal list, I've personally put this team at 9th, but that's
this
flexible.
team is really, really fucking good and is better than Snowy's.
I mean,
I don't agree.
On my
then
rankings,
you're
I
wrong.
put it that way too.
I
Actually,
personally don't really agree that it's better than Snowy's. As
Well,
a matter
you're
of fact,
wrong.
this team's actually kind of,
okay.
It's got a
Actually-
whole
Good.
Cinderace right there.
but it's got a
This-
Cinderace.
Yeah, I think you're putting a little too much on Cinderace.
Yeah,
I
like
Can I
look
just say
at
right now,
there's a
we got-
Cresselia
we
right
got
there.
Cinderace, Como, Gliscor, Primaris, Skarmory, Nihilika,
There's a Cresselia right there.
Plum, Octillery.
Okay, but I bring up one very important thing. Outside of Primarina, what here is taking a fucking outside of Primarina and Cinderace, what here is taking a fucking Ice Beam?
Cresselia.
Nihiligo, Cresselia.
How many times do I have to say it? Cresselia.
Yeah. Have you seen Nihiligo's 131 special attack? I think it's or special defense. It's taking it fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skarmory,
dude, just
probably
run
Wait, what
so-
special defense? What the fuck?
Nihiligo's
All right,
really
so
good,
are we guys done? Is it ready for my section?
Okay, no, that's
No.
actually fair. I
Sure,
was
go ahead.
pretty sure that thing had like 90 special defense or something.
it's
No,
really
that
good.
thing's really
All right,
good.
cool. My turn. Asserting dominance. My section.
Asserting
So,
dominance on
this
another
team
person's channel. Kappa Prey.
God, fucking my section ready. All right. So we got Cinderace, Como, Gliscor, Primarina, Skarmory, Nihilego, Cresselia. Banette, it's an okay mega. Cool. Violet Plum, Octillery, Lickitung, What the hell happened here?
Lickitung is pretty good, but
Look,
He's-
where did this momentum
He said,
go?
"Yeah,
What the
yeah,
hell?
yeah. What?"
Lickitung
then-
is so good.
Then it's just like, all right, cool. So you have super sick Pokemon like Primarina, Como, Cinderace, maybe Nihilego in some situations. Now, how are you gonna get in on them? Like, get in with them.
Lip
Let's
turn
check out these
Primarina,
pivots.
U-turn
With these
Gliscor.
strange picks. Let's check these strange picks. Gliscor,
yeah.
Flip Turn Primarina, and Cinderace.
Actually,
Yeah.
the more I'm looking at this team, the more I'm thinking like, what's behind door number 1? And it's just electric types. Just electric types kind
Yeah,
of
like
ruin his
this-
team.
Like this
he
is
has the Nihiligo, Cresselia, and the Gliscor. Hidden power's not allowed, so they can't just ice it.
yeah, it's just like, hey, you good? Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe, possibly.
I mean, he doesn't really have a Bolt Beam resist. That's
Yeah,
What's
that's
with you
okay.
What
guys on
really
that
gets
term?
me too is it's just like, wow, Primarina, that's as good as it gets, and it's just like, wow, Octillery. What?
Yeah, Octillery is
Wait,
never
why did he
too
get
I mean-
Octillery now that I think about
Moody,
Yeah,
not
Octillery-
you
Octillery
people
because
do
he
not
found out
learn.
Moody was unbanned and wanted to get funky.
You people don't learn.
Okay.
No.
But
I don't like
he
how
has
I don't like
Primarina.
how
Look,
this has just
look,
become like a platform
look,
for everyone to
when-
like shit on
look,
others
when-
while I'm trying to talk.
Look,
This
look.
team is
When
top tier,
when
we do not
look
care.
look when Rock Blast, Scald, Bullet Seed, Psychic, not Skarmory, Octillery destroys you guys. I don't want to hear it.
Exactly. This team is top
Except
tier.
it can't because I'm a major.
Who drafted Octillery in
Wait.
Major?
It's in minor,
nobody.
so.
But yeah, overall, this team, if I had to explain, it's just like you had the right idea.
I don't know.
Like, that's-
I
I
don't
would- I
really.
would
think-
It's
give
like
him this.
it's like a Denny's. You're glad to get there, and then like nothing goes well. I can see this
Yeah,
team
so you
nothing
put
going
You've
the-
well.
made
put
it
the
there
food in your
somehow.
mouth.
You're not sure how, and now you're here in fucking Denny's.
In
Alright,
fucking
I-
Denny's.
The food went
but
into your
ev-
mouth.
But I like Denny's. What do you guys?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
know
love
that.
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
know.
no, no. I love
Anyways,
Denny's too.
Ending this
I
season.
love Denny's
I will make
too.
sure of
I'm
that.
just saying everyone hates Denny's for some reason.
No, it's not
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
hate it. It's just
mhm.
you end up there. You don't
It's funny
intend
'cause,
to
like,
get there.
We legitimately
It's
have
like it's
8
like
more moms.
rushing to a This is basically like rushing to a McDonald's
Okay.
after seeing a really juicy commercial. You go and order your food. You take it. You sit down. You take a bite, and you're just like, "Wait, I had expectations."
Jam is winning this season. I will make sure of it.
Alright.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we know
Anyways-
exactly
Okay,
where all of
I-
this is
Final
gone.
results.
Adam is just supporting Jam.
I
is it.
think you guys. I think
Yeah.
you guys are thinking too much into this. His team is really good. I can't really think of many weaknesses that this team
I
actually
think this
has.
team's okay.
It's
So,
Bolt Beam.
I
Um,
think this team is
I'm-
okay. I don't like,
Like
it.
it's
I'm
for
just
a Jam team. It's just it was the obvious. I'm going to
Jam
draft
team.
I'm just
so
gonna
much, and then it's just like, wait. So what if I just killed my momentum?
Yeah.
Mhm.
okay. So
That'd
I'm
be
just
pretty
gonna say this.
funny.
We have 8 more teams, and we're already an hour in.
Nice.
And this is why I'm telling you guys to shut the hell up when it's my section, but nobody's listened thus far, so I'm gonna give you one last warning. Shut the hell up. Adam?
Wait,
Tom.
this is this.
This isn't even your stream.
This isn't even
It
your
is
channel or
It
the
is
or the.
now.
I invited you as a guest, and you're just like, yo,
I
this
came
is
in
my.
with
Actually,
Gotcha.
no. See, I invited myself.
Yeah.
It's
No, he can
okay.
confirm.
Okay,
Next,
next.
I'm powerful.
Okay, the next team is the Charcoal Charizards with Melmetal, Necrozma, Hippowdon, Garchomp Mega, Articuno, Articuno,
Yes.
Shaman Chandelure, which praise to that. Tapu Koko, Murkrow, and Staraptor.
Andrew?
Well, enjoy
This is
enjoy dying to ice types.
bro.
He
What is
has
this
a whole
ultra
ass
bulk?
Articuno.
Okay, I went a little too hard on the Drizzles, and this is kind of now the last place team for me.
Wow.
What?
I don't
What?
agree.
Yeah, Zovi and I both thought this team was pretty solid, all things considered. It's
Yeah,
not
this team's
bad.
actually really
I bet
good.
this is a
Like-
Andrew.
Like
I do
so
agree that
good.
this team is just spam ice the team.
No.
Yeah.
got-
The lore, if you spam ice on that, it's coming in. and
The
killing
only
something.
Pokemon you spam ice with is Articuno. Everything
No,
else is
no, you
sand.
No,
Spam-
I'm saying
you
spam
spam
ice against it.
this team
against
is
it.
what he-
Oh, against this team.
I mean, if you're
I mean,
clicking
to
on
be
One,
fair,
it,
his
you
team,
can get on a
two, three,
125 split up
basically
Articuno and drink
4,
6.
5, 6 mons that are weak to ice.
Yeah, he's
Also,
got so many ice weaknesses, but
You know what? I'm putting this team at 12.
Maybe a little
Respect
better,
for it,
but we
I
gotta
have
look at
more
the
respect for
bottom
it than that. I personally feel 10th at least.
yeah, I agree.
Here's
I-
what I think.
Because
Actually,
Melmetal
it's my turn.
Necrozma Hippowdon is kind of
Okay.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
and Garchomp to abuse the sand.
Yeah, fine.
all right, and here's my thoughts on this. This team is bulk the team as well, but with a huge weakness.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. On that.
Bulk, but it's weak to something consistently, and that's kind of an issue.
Oh, and electric types, except
No,
well,
no.
here's
that's just wrong.
well,
actually.
Yeah, it's double ground. It's
I
Shaman.
mean, that's what I
Yeah,
was going to
because-
say until I got rudely
Resist.
interrupted by it was either Adam or AAA. I still can't tell your guys' voices. But I will say that I do love the Shaman Chandelier combo. I think it's a really good combo.
Agreed.
I've
Pretty neat.
I've used it. I've used it a lot. It's nice.
Hippowdon Chomp is also chaotic. I love it.
Oh yeah, Hippowdon's really. I think a lot of people sleep on Hippowdon.
Holy fuck! It's going on 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, duh.
I'm going sleep.
Okay.
Wait, who is this again?
Well, Annie's gone just like that.
Anyways, is it my turn?
Yeah.
No.
All right, so in one sec.
Oh my
Anyways.
God.
All
Although
right, so to start off, this is an Andrew team.
this is an Andrew
Nice.
team, I think.
Nice, good job with the sand. Great wall breakers there. I mean, you got a whole Staraptor. Cool. Garchomp.
Garchomp,
Ooh,
Where are you going
Melmetal.
with this?
Ooh.
Chandelure.
Yeah, and then it's just like
Half of his team's breakers. What are you complaining about? Necrozma can be a breaker too.
It really
no,
can.
that's what
be.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like great breakers. Ooh.
Okay,
The way you're
I-
saying it though sounds otherwise. Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah, that's great. And then there's just ice and ghost types, and it's just like, bro, Andrew, switch me out, man. Switch me out. I can't do this. Get me out of here. These ghosts and ice types are really just gonna like anal me up, man. Get me out of here.
His ghost resist really is Murkrow.
I mean, I guess Staraptor, but no.
But no, no. If you ever
Um,
consider that.
Dude, if
Yeah,
Melmetal
he-
dies, Weavile eats this team alive.
Yeah, it does.
That is
How
true.
something I did notice is Necrozma.
Necrozma.
Doesn't it like it's good, but it doesn't fit nearly as well as it should.
It really doesn't.
Particularly because it's not because of it's bad as a Pokemon. It's really good offensively. If it sets up, it can do a lot. Unfortunately, it also has a recovery that it can't really use too much in this situation.
Also, it's a Necrozma.
Yeah.
Wow, what's
that's
wrong with
really good.
Necrozma?
It's Necrozma in sand. It's not really gonna like that. It's gonna want to keep all of its health, and if it's getting chipped down by sand a lot, it's gonna be forced to use Moonlight. But
Moonlight.
can't really do that much in sand.
It really
so
can't.
being reliant on sand is one thing. So packing
I mean,
Garchomp
the good news
out
with this
on
team,
that,
though,
is you don't
yeah.
actually have to pack sand all the time. Like it can work.
Yeah. Mhm.
This
I
team
think-
is Melmetal, Necrozma, Garchomp that can occasionally pack sand.
Basically.
Mhm. Yeah. You don't have to run rocks, and Necrozma's not forced to run rocks.
I do
at
have to
least,
say
so
the
they
speed
could.
tiers on this
always
team,
run
the
full
speed tiers
tier.
on this team are the good kind of whack.
I guess. I mean, the thing with Necrozma though is they're probably better psychic types to use in this case. Like maybe something that doesn't have to rely too much on not having sand up for it to be the most efficient. Otherwise, this team's actually really good.
Except for ice
Like-
weaknesses.
And on the special side, though, that's another thing that
I mean-
Zoe brought up. Actually, is on the special side, it's a little lacking.
Yeah, Articuno's your special one, and that's
And that
it.
dies.
As I said previously, I'm personally putting it at 10th, but
Yeah,
that's not
otherwise this team's
but that's
actually really
not a
good.
low 10th. That's a higher
like
10th.
those-
If that
I'll-
makes sense.
This team's actually really good.
I'll put on a
Now,
on
if you
11.
don't mind, I'm actually gonna go and play VR chat because that's funny, right?
Okay.
Well,
Bye.
well, there goes
Alright. Oh, okay.
So I
I'll
guess
still be here.
I guess we lost our full-on analyst.
For better or
Maybe-
for worse.
Yeah.
Probably for better.
Yeah, now we can
Okay.
now we can start getting really fucking weird again.
Finally, let's
Oh.
go. So, next up is the Bristol Bisharps. Wait, we actually have two
Yeah.
Bisharp teams.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, we do.
Yeah, Bristol and
Oh,
Black City. Yo, that's gonna
All right. All
Battle
right.
of the Bisharps.
You-
I can't wait.
Man.
Okay,
All right.
so
and
This team, I know we mentioned it earlier, but this team is Whack the Team.
hold on. Yeah, we've got. You mind if I
Right.
read them off?
Go ahead.
fine.
Wow. All right. So we got Gmax Rillaboom. We got Zera Aura, Heatran, Mega Latias, Ditto, the best Pokemon in the entire format, Gastrodon,
Mm.
Howlucha, Aromatisse,
Tease.
Skuntank. Okay, I don't know. I don't care either way. Smeargle.
I don't care the way Smeargle. Easy. So Smeargle.
yeah.
You have Ditto and you have Smeargle.
This team is
mean,
I don't
13th.
know what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it all. The team.
13th. Easy clap.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. Well, this seems more like a me sort of team to draft.
Like, here's my thing. Gmax Rillaboom doesn't have like it's not
Gonna be blunt,
it's-
knowing what's coming up. This is personally 12th, not 13th.
fine. It's 12th.
I don't know. I think even then, I think you guys are being a bit hard.
Like,
Um.
here's my thing. Rillaboom Gmax doesn't do much. It's basically like, oh hey, I can stop sap sippers from sap sipping. Yay. And
well,
even then
I think it's just the pure. I think you're
Yeah,
looking
no,
at
you're missing the point of Rillaboom Gmax.
like the reason it's up here. Once you Gmax, then like after you Swords Dance, that That's scary. Good luck finding any
Wait,
way
is it-
to handle.
Is it not Gmax first turn?
No, it's not.
No.
God,
Dude,
there's too many.
There's a reason why G-Max Blastoise was so high.
Look. Okay, I hit my head just like during this podcast.
Dude.
There's too many forms with too many rules. Like, leave me be. Anyways,
It's okay.
Miracle Seed, right? Miracle Seed, or is it Grass Seed? It's some type
Grassy
of
seed.
yeah,
Grassy Seed.
Grassy Seed Halucha sounds nice.
Mhm.
Honestly, I just realized something. This whole team is built around just getting Grassy Terrain up and just tanking every fucking earthquake ever.
Basically. Wait a minute. Oh shoot.
Also,
it is.
yeah, he's kind of forced to like, because Heatran is his only other setter. If he wants any other hazards, he has to run Smeargle.
Okay, fine. This team is 10th. I see it now.
10? No,
It's 10th for me. I think I was being a little too harsh. I think
I'm gonna be blunt. I still don't like this team. It's personal preference on this one, but I'm leaving it in 12th for the time being.
it's a really decent team. It really is. I think
I've mentioned it before. Everything on this team it feels weird. It feels wrong. Maybe if it was reordered, it would feel better. But something about
Although-
this team just doesn't feel right.
maybe it's the ice type weaknesses that it's got, plus possible freeze dry.
That's the answer.
Maybe.
Also, it might be the
I
Smeargle.
knew there was something because Heatran's not good. Heatran doesn't come in on everything that can spam ice.
Wait, how is Smeargle higher point wise than Murkrow?
I think because it was. I don't know.
I don't
Listen,
know. So, I don't know.
we went over this Mon, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. Keep it where it is."
Yeah,
So.
well, y'all are. Anyways.
But yeah, I can. This seems more like a team that I draft, so maybe it's also just me being biased, but it's
Yeah.
Team, here's the deal. Anything
Yay,
that isn't
biased
13th
people.
or 14th team wise, I can actually I'd be willing to give it a shot even running it myself. And I'll be honest, with the exception of 14th, I don't actually dislike any of the teams here. Like, there's not a team here that I truly hate. It's just this one rubs me the wrong way. There's a reason I'm putting it in 12th, even if it's not technically right.
Okay. Well, I think with that we can move on to the
Probably.
next
Yeah.
team. Unless
So-
you guys have
Okay,
anything
on to one of the
else.
better teams.
So next we have the Paris
Furrets. Just call them the Furrets.
the Paris lurking name Furrets. I mean, it looks like a Paris type of name, or French.
Is that? That's an L.
Fr-
Frislin.
The Friesland. That's what I'm thinking.
Frislin.
Like, it looks
Okay.
I
like
think that's wrong.
fries.
I think it is Frislin or something. I don't know. I
Hold
still
on,
don't
Google.
know. It's
Come on, Google.
How is this pronounced?
Okay.
because you guys have to remember there's supposed to be an accent above the A.
Frislan.
I don't know. They're the Furrets.
Wait,
That's all that
they're
matters. Because they actually drafted their mascot, which automatically makes them a better team.
Weird. So Mew Comfey, Gmax Venusaur, Mega Charizard X, Crocodile, Silvally, Corviknight, Buzzwole, Blastoise, Furret. This, I swear to God, if anyone says that it's not, you're weird. I think this is a top 3 team.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even
Personal 3. This is my personal 3rd.
Same.
Yeah. I can see this being a top 3 team. Even just Mew and Silvally alone make it difficult to prep for them because there's so many things that they can be,
I
and they
last
can fit
season.
into just about any role.
I ran it last
Um,
season. It's a bitch to prep with. It's a bitch to prep for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I can see that. He also drafted Comfey round 2. Respect for that. Well, maybe
It's
that,
triple.
but
It's triple.
also why?
It's
I'll
triple.
say
That's why. It was actually going to get sniped from him. Before you ask, it was legitimately going to be sniped from him if he didn't take it round 2.
really. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
because people weren't going to allow him to get it again. This dude with Comfey is a fucking nuke. You don't even begin to understand. It's worse than K Kirby when he had Slow King, or sorry, with Slow Bro.
Well, I mean, either way, this is also a real. He actually drafted all 3 of the Kanto starters, and they're all good too. Like, uh,
This
man.
entire team is just this team is fucking good, man.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
Yeah.
I would give advice here, but there is none to be given. I can't say this is a top tier team just because of what the other top tier teams are, but at the same time, it's such a well-rounded team. I couldn't give a piece of advice on how to improve it. It's just you play well with this team.
Yeah.
It's got
Doesn't have a.
everything. It's got bulk, it's got setup, it's got weird priorities, it's got a way good setter and defog options for hazards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The only thing I could say would be that, um, yeah, if webs go up against this team though, that can cause quite a problem. But that's I can't really say much else.
There's too
Um,
much that can defog here.
although I will
Yeah.
say any any mons, like, what's his slowest mon here? Like Buzzwole, Corviknight, anything really slower than Corviknight. Yeah, they're getting full 8. They are definitely gonna get full bulk against this team. Like slow bro, um, for instance, or Pharaoh.
The
Like,
not many teams in minors drafted slow. So when you say that a team having an issue against slower teams is an issue, it's not as true this season. There's very few teams that can actually take advantage of that.
wow. All right. Well, uh, yeah. But I'd still say that this is definitely like one of the best teams we've seen so far.
Oh yeah,
Now on to
absolutely, I agree. Sorry, I've been trying to look up how to pronounce Friesland.
Okay.
Apparently it looks like it's Dutch.
Oh,
So excuse my Dutch, but it says Friesland.
Friesland.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Iceland first.
I'm going to say Friesland. If you do not give me a pronunciation to write down,
I think he tried to, but it got buried instantly.
I'm gonna call it fries or the French
The
fries.
French fries ferrets.
All right. I'm
Anyways.
gonna call it Friesland.
Yes, actually, that's actually a place, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know where, but next up we have the Green Path Glades, which I swear to God, if this is not the number 1 team, you
It
are
is.
crazy.
It is.
What is it?
Hmm.
Green.
Fuck this team.
What have we
I'm
got?
sorry.
Oh,
I
single
love it.
strike
I fuck
Urshifu.
this team.
That's a
So
yikes.
this team, Single Strike Urshifu, Dragbolt, Rillaboom, Slowbro, Mega Diancie is drafted. Welp. Electros, Celesteela, Rotom Heat, Sandslash, and Trapinch. Let's just add 2 ground types, just to have fun.
Yeah, I like Trapinch isn't really necessary, but like, I mean,
I've seen a Trapinch kill someone, so.
Trapinch was a
well,
power move.
yeah,
That's literally what it was.
yeah, but I mean, this team.
This team.
Oh, this team has a lot of good bulky pivots and a lot of good. It's a really good offense team.
But it's also got really good defensive mons.
Mm-hmm.
AV Electros, Rotom Heat,
Celesteela.
Celesteela, Mega Diancie,
Mm-hmm.
Slowbro. Yeah, this is just a bunch of things.
Yeah.
So
Nothing in this team can do it. It doesn't fucking matter.
it really doesn't.
Mm.
Like we can
Honestly, I don't feel it's really worth gracing this team with a full overview.
Exactly.
Because even just looking at it for a brief second, you could see what this team does.
Yeah,
And you know
Mhm.
you're already fucked. There's no reason to spend an hour on it again.
Mm-hmm.
basically. So
Yeah,
next up,
don't worry, we won't go over it because you're gonna have to figure out how to fight it. and I
yeah,
feel
because
sorry.
even we don't know how to fight it. I mean, okay, I will say maybe water type.
Yeah.
I see.
No,
I see
no.
4 weeks.
Bulky waters are just entirely fucked by the existence of Electros.
Well, yeah, that is true. Because
Yeah.
Giga Drain, Volt Switch, Electros. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anyways,
next up we have the. I legitimately told this person
Conks.
to
They are the conks.
no.
Fuck everything else.
They
I
no,
think
the
I
Kelders.
know how to pronounce this. It's called the Carnarvon Kelders.
Carnarvon. Thank you. Bravo, this man. Bravo. Wait. I forgot who this person was. Is it Tanner?
I think that's Scion.
No, not that. I meant you.
Oh no, I'm
AAA.
AAA.
Okay. I didn't know who
That's-
left, so I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, Tanner went off to play VR
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
Once again, I have
So-
to mention, Wooloo here was not their draft. Wooloo was once again the bot breaking game. We just threw something onto their team to try and get things moving again.
I wish Wooloo got
Mhm.
Metronome. Just saying. Anyways, Ash Greninja, Metagross, Scorch, Belland, Tapu Bulu, Thundurus Incarnate, Landorus Therian, Guzzlord, Mega Sableye, which gets Metronome by the way, and then Volcanion.
Freeze
Making
dry.
the power play and picking Scorch.
Yeah.
Respect.
No, he shouldn't have drafted it round 3.
Not
This
round
is-
3.
This is the
But-
reason why this man is absolutely.
He's a
Personal
bad.
feuds going on.
Yes, personal feuds where he told me Galarian Darmanitan is a terrible first round pick.
Yeah, no.
Boy, that thing is in Ubers.
Yeah, that.
I mean, not like I'm gonna use it like an Ubersmon, but
Yeah, but anyways,
Scorch round 3 is absolutely terrible. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't pick
It just
Scorch
fucking
round
dies
3,
to ice.
but-
I'm sorry.
Everything dies to ice except for Metagross. Yay.
And Scorch, technically.
Scorch?
Look, we're not
But-
talking about Scorch right now. That thing is in shame. This man is in shame for it. Well, no,
Double
Volcanion.
genies.
Volcanion still takes a good chunk from freeze dry.
Honestly, anything ice
It's
hurts half
neutral.
this team, and anything rock hurts the other half.
Not even thick fat Wooloo can save this team from freeze dry.
thick fat. What?
Wait,
What?
this thing doesn't get
No.
this thing doesn't get thick fat. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It gets it gets
no.
bulletproof and it gets not fur coat.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Also,
Yeah, it's a fluffy little Wooloo.
freeze dry is neutral against Volcanion.
Yeah,
Not
so it takes a good
Super effective.
yeah, so it just takes
Eh.
it takes a good chunk from it either way.
It takes a chunk and then kills whatever it tried to do that with. Blast easy.
Debatable. That thing doesn't really get like anything to beat water types.
Okay. Still.
I mean, hey, I can hit you with a sludge bomb, hope for a poison. It's the best thing I can do.
Well, yeah, I mean, bulky waters. I mean, sure, yeah, it does kind of struggle against that,
Gastrodon.
but yeah, but otherwise though, like, it's a good one. I think this team's all right. I don't know if they really needed Volcanion overall though. I think that could have been spent on something else. Let
Yeah,
me see, and then
like here's what I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
I would have rather grabbed Volcanion than send a Scorch. I'm being perfectly honest here.
Mm,
Like I know
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
Well, as a round 3, sure, maybe.
Yeah, as a
but,
round
like,
3 instead of Scorch. But
Gonna
like,
be
I think people are underlooking that Volcanion is actually a really good water absorb user.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it can be run both physically and specially.
To be honest, this team's kind of lacking in water answers because, like, your water resist consists of Ask Ninja, which that's not a water resist. A Guzzlord, which I guess can take water hits, but like it's a fucking Guzzlord. And then so yeah, I guess Volcanion does kind of fit here, better, but
Yeah. Okay, so
be blood. This is my personal 11th team.
actually I have this at 12th.
I know our lists
mean,
are a bit different from
yeah,
one another.
Oh yeah, obviously. But I was just saying, like, it's funny how close we are.
Also, Mega Sableye just kind of seems random.
I do admit I kind of love how divisive my team is. Either you seem to love it or you hate it.
Wait, doesn't Mega Sap... I should know this. This thing gets magic bounce.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it gets magic bounce.
That's what I
but,
thought.
like,
Oh, when it
compared
comes to
every
hazards,
other
this
mon
team's
that's
fine,
on this
really.
team,
Oh yeah.
Mega Sableye is just feels out of place.
Although, hello, poison spikes. Or it's
Mm-hmm.
toxic spikes. I hate myself.
Toxic spikes.
Yeah, you have
Mega Sableye doesn't
you have
get
no
nothing on this team gets toxic spikes. Though.
No, I'm saying
Ash
this
Ninja
team
does.
doesn't have a poison type
Oh.
to
Ash
get
Ninja
rid of
gets
it.
toxic spikes. Just a heads up.
Yeah. Also, I know Scorch doesn't get toxic spikes because Scorch is a trash mon.
Wow.
That shouldn't be drafted round 3.
Okay.
I'm
But GMAX Scorch is kind of goat though.
Okay, yes.
Okay, yeah,
yes.
G-Max is fine.
Yes. But he chose regular Scorch. I'm going to jackhammer it into his head. Like, no. Okay, next
Alright.
team. Next team.
Team Fug.
Oh god, it's time.
The team with maybe like 1, maybe 2 threats, and everything just gets thrown out the window. Weavile, Mimikyu, Toxtricity, G-Max, Shuckle, Tentacruel, Aegislash, Moltres, Dragonite, Mega Venusaur, Persian. How did he get Mega Venusaur at round 9?
I don't know. B, Moltres is GOAT. I hope you win now.
This team is my number 13 team.
Wow, that's rude.
Team, but I love it. For being number 13, I have so much respect for this team, and I can't explain it. It's
like I'm the same way. I am absolutely the same way.
I want them to prove me wrong because I feel like this could be anywhere from a 7th to 13th, depending on how it's played.
This is absolutely a dark horse team. I will admit that. You have 2 flying types.
It looks awful on paper, and it actually could play amazing.
But everything else dies to ground.
I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to help them behind the scenes with that because they drafted Magnezone at first, after already having Toxtricity and Tentacruel and Aegislash.
I see spam Earthquake.
So I helped him fix that ground type issue a little bit, but there's still definitely more to fix.
Wait, there? Wait, hold on. Isn't there an ability that like makes it so flying types aren't like they're on the ground? Like
no, there's no ability.
Like
there's no ability.
I know there's neutralizing gas, but like
it's gravity.
Yeah, you're thinking of they have to use the move gravity.
To be honest though, if there was an ability that got rid of immunities, this team would die to that mon if it got earthquakes.
Sorry, you're thinking of Zygarde.
Oh yeah,
this
Zygarde.
team is really weak to Zygarde though, for real.
And I'm pretty sure
Weavile-
Zygarde 50
Actually,
is
to be fair,
banned.
Weavile just kind of
No, 50
kills.
isn't banned.
Huh?
Well,
Zygarde
no,
50
I'm pretty sure no one drafted 50,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is
I
really
mean, someone
weird.
drafted Zygarde 10%,
Yeah,
but not 50
but not
from the way
50
it looks.
weird champ, absolute weird champ.
Hmm.
But I think
Okay, I'm baffled. Never mind, Weavile doesn't actually have a Zygarde issue because the only Zygarde is the one that can die to a fucking banded ice shard.
Does it have to be banded? I think it just dies to regular
Well,
ice
to be
shard.
fair, I think banded might just go straight through a berry.
can't we just run technician triple axle
Also a valid option till it misses.
No,
until it misses?
no, that'd be illegal. Anyways, though, God, Technician Levi would be good.
Yeah, actually, no one drafted Zygarde 50%.
Nope.
Welcome to minors.
Actually, there aren't a whole lot of teams that got like a really good ground type, anyways.
Oh yeah, that
I
is very true.
think-
I think this team needs it.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, but I have a feeling that this team
I
is
for-
gonna do pretty well. If the person behind it is
Wait.
halfway decent, I think they'll do. I think they can prove
No
that this
Wait,
team
fucking
how
is-
much-
clue and probably not.
How much is 50 or how much is 50%?
50% is like 17 points.
Okay. Get rid of Aegislash. Yeah, get rid of Aegislash and you'll be fine.
That's their steal.
Damn it.
Yeah, if they don't have Aegislash, they're well,
Well-
I mean they have Mimikyu, but then that's their only
Then
defense against
then
any
get rid of Shuckle. Oh my god, you are actually screwed. Maybe okay, how about wait, how about this? How about this? How about this? Get rid of Shuckle and Persian. Get rid of
Mhm.
Toxtricity Gmax for the 50% and then 9-point electric type. Easy clap.
There's no 9 points, so you actually keep Persian.
But no. No, get rid of Persian. Okay. If that's all done, you
Do
guys
they
got
really-
anything else to say?
No, not really at this point.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say because I'm gonna move to next team,
Okay.
which is hey wait, it's my team. So I'm just gonna say this right now. I was put at 5. I feel like I'm a last place team. I'm going to be real, but I'm gonna put myself at 5 to give myself confidence. Wait, what's the other team?
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
You have Galarian, Darmanitan, Jirachi, Sweet. No, you are not a last place. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, I'm putting you in 6th.
I mean
I can't put you in
that
5th
makes
and
me
I've
feel
already
better.
got 1st through 5th confirmed.
Look, it makes me feel better to be put in 6th than to be put in 5th. I don't want all these expectations to be pushed onto me.
Actually, no, hold on. Let me take a look at this
So-
in the next team.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm between you and the next team are interchangeable for 6th and 7th, which are the only spots left I have.
Aw, thank you. Anyways, I'm just
Alright.
going to say this here. You guys will get a team recap on probably
Nice.
Wednesday. So I'm not
Okay.
going to talk about my team, but I'm going to say Galarian Darmanitan, Jirachi, Suicune, Thundurus Therian, Mega Altaria, Delmise, Infernape, Nidoking, Absol, Audino. One thing I'm going to say about this. Do not expect anything from me. Cuz I will personally run special Zenmo Darmanitan just to prove you guys wrong.
Special Zen mode, even when it's Zen mode is actually a good physical attacker.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Alright.
I will run Burning Jealousy, Zen mode, Galarian Darmanitan.
Okay, you don't need to do that.
I'm just going
With
to, I'm
specs.
going to be
But I
blunt.
mean-
This is a team that we shouldn't really talk too much about because I know for a fact that nothing is ever going to be run the intended way, and there's no reason to really go over it because of that.
Well, I
mean-
I will say though, like I'm just ranking it based on how the team. And I mean, if we're just
Metronome
going by
Jirachi.
just the team, it's a good team.
Yay!
I agree.
Aw, thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
just Jirachi, Altaria. How did you fucking pull that off with round 2 Rachi into round 5 Altaria?
To be honest, I was actually going to grab Mega Diancie round 5.
Altaria is better for your team, deadass.
I mean, yeah, I also agree. But
Also, Altaria is my favorite mega.
Oh,
So
dude,
yeah,
it's
no,
it's
it's
my
one of my favorite megas.
it's my second below Mega Ampharos.
Oh,
nice.
okay, valid.
Okay.
My megas constantly are changing, but Altaria is always pretty high.
Just gonna say this. Metronome Jirachi. Just gonna point that out.
It will come.
Did
Yep.
you base like some of your team around? Well, I mean, I
Yes.
think Gerard. Yeah.
I mean, no, here's my thing. I was so tempted to grab Zapdos after Jirachi.
Mm-hmm.
And then Snowy decided to say no. And so I was like, "Hey, Rotom Wash, how you doing?" And what team was it? It was Cosmic.
The Cosmic Chaos.
It's VGC said, "Nope, not gonna happen." So hi, Suicune. I've never used Suicune.
Well,
So
I mean,
Metronome
you gotta see
Suicune is
Aqua
coming
Ring,
too.
Suicune and Mazers.
Suicune's a good mon.
I know.
It-
I know Suicune doesn't get Metronome, but I'm gonna force it onto Suicune.
Okay. Yeah. Suicune's just one of those kinds of mons that's just like, even though you'll probably know what's gonna happen with it, it does
It's
its
going to
job
switch it
so
on everything
incredibly
because
well.
fuck you.
It really is, yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, legitimately, as much as I love my team, I always feel like I'm not gonna do good with it, and it's a weird feeling.
Dude, it's
Also,
like that quote on there. Don't
No,
like.
I'm pretty. I
don't
feel pretty
do
safe
the-
putting you in 6.
Yeah, don't say that sort of thing. The moment you start doubting yourself is when you do start losing. So don't lose that confidence, dude.
to be honest, I've lost that confidence like 5 seasons ago.
Okay, but this season, don't.
I mean, I have an Absol.
Okay.
That thing brings my my darkness to
Bro,
to pretty high
people are saying
levels.
my. There's some people in major saying my. I don't care. It's
I
the
mean,
kind of
yeah,
team that I
like
use. So.
here's the thing. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want people to stop being so not so competitive, but like bring some fun sets. Don't be Mr. Standard VGC and run huge power belly drum citrus Azu 24/7 or earthquake Landorus 24/7. Like
You
I
are see special law punny out of me at least once.
thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Mark my
Like
fucking
like
words. It's
like
coming.
I'm gonna
for
tell you. I'm gonna tell you with this next team right here. I want to see Morgrem with Metronome. I want to see Indeedee with Metronome. I want to see Clefairy with. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Clefairy gets metronome.
Dude, this is great. 4 metronome users. Oh my god. Aku. No, okay. So as I know I said hold on. What's this team name?
New Zealand Pichu.
The New Zealand Pichu.
Hold on. ZEA?
Yeah.
Pichus. Let me just copy this real quick. Let me go to my number 1 slot. Let's remove the Green Path Gallades. real quick.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Wow, that's kind of doing them dirty right there.
and let's put them at number 4 for right now.
Wow. Really just
All because of the
Wow.
metronomes. Yes. Actually,
Okay, no, but in all
Okay.
reality, I put them personally at 7th. I like the team. I respect the sand, but they had Excadrill sniped from them by the VGC team. And thank fuck, because that's the only
Yeah.
thing holding them back.
that is I mean, and here's the thing. There are so many other mons that get like things like Sandstorm. Or I'm sorry, there are other things that get like Sand Rush
Mm-hmm.
or Sand Force or
Need
anything that basically boosts. Like I'm pretty sure Swinub gets something that helps that
Landorus. It doesn't matter. He's bringing it doesn't have sheer force
Overcoat
anymore, but
Mandibuzz.
he got fucking Landorus with Sand Force.
yeah, it's a problem.
The issue is this team really, really, really just fucking hates ice spam. I'm sorry. Entei is not enough.
Yeah, that is true. This
Hey man, he has Carcoal. Leave him alone.
I mean, I'm waiting. Look, prankster Metronome Morgram is gonna ruin some people.
If it does, I am going to give it Mon of the Week hands down.
So
Give it Mon of the Year.
the only thing I was seeing here, he got Zam round 1. He had the wheel pick. He could have gotten Lele, and he didn't.
And grabbed
So-
T-Tar because he knew he was gonna get away with Sand Rush Dracovish
And Force Landorus.
and Landorus. Yeah.
So yeah, that was surprising. But I mean, oh, he did get Indeedee later on, so he still has that spam.
Yeah, so he does still have Psychic Spam.
Yes, he does. I took Lele just to make sure it couldn't get back down to him and found a way to make it work.
And then he said, "Screw you! I'll have a different Psychic Surge user."
No, I knew he was eventually going to get an Ndidi.
I mean, yeah, that is
Oh,
true.
something I want to point out, but that's actually the exact same between and minors. The last pick in both drafts got Alakazam plus Terrain Setter. No one cared about Mega Alakazam.
Until terrain was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, look, here's my thing. If you get Indeedee with terrain extender and then just let that thing die, I don't know if it gets Healing Wish or if it gets like some type of way to just next turn immediately get Alakazam in for free. But we are in for a ride this season.
Indeedee does get baton
At the
pass.
same time, the only reason I put this team in 7th, it isn't because it's a bad. You know what? Honestly, I am actually probably going to flip you in this team. This team feels more
Yay!
sick now that I look at it more. I'm
Mm.
sorry,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but
Keep flipping me.
even at
Keep flipping me
6th,
lower.
the thing is at 6th, I like this team, but it just has too many
to be honest,
glaring issues.
This honestly is a 5th place team, all jokes aside. Sorry, I just stole your thing. But I think it's a top 5 team. I think there's so much creativity, like you don't know what's coming.
Oh, you know what? I actually just looked through this team and just found it's actually female Indeedee gets baton pass. Male Indeedee doesn't. So male Indeedee actually does not have a way of pivoting out.
Well, then
That's-
you just let it die. Easy clap.
Yeah.
Like let it die first turn
To let that happen, you set up on that damn thing.
Well, if he predicts the setup, then easy switch. Easy clap. If he gets
That's what I'm saying. If you set up, then you just kind of run over Mega Alakazam.
To be honest, if he gets predicted and Mega Alakazam gets knocked off, like it's over.
Mega Alakazam can't get knocked off, dude.
Well, no, it can still take damage from knockoff.
You're gonna want to use literally any other dark move.
Look, Alakazam is frail.
Zam is still going to take a lot.
It's gonna take a lot.
Depending on the dark type, it might actually still get.
Bingo bongo. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have to be a dark
figure out
type.
how I'm going to deal with this team, but that's a different story.
I'm pretty sure my Jirachi could use knockoff, and it can at least do half.
Yeah, it probably will.
Wait, does Jirachi even get knockoff?
I don't think. No, it doesn't. But
I mean, it will
Okay,
pull,
but you get my
pull it out of
point.
metronome. Be honest.
Yeah. Metronome time. Let's go. But anyways, with that being said, that is the draft. The draft results. This has been really fun. I mean, but let's be honest here. These power rankings are fire. I've got, and I'm gonna switch some things just so you guys don't get mad and say I'm favoring the Pichus because of metronome. I've got the Greenspath Gallades, Team Ivory, the the New Zealand Pichus, the Friesland Furrets, the Motostoke Darumakas, the Cosmic Chaos, the Slurpy Sluggers, the Sparks Jolteons, the Black City Bisharps, the Bristol Bisharps, the Charcoal Charizards, the you legitimately
the Carnarvon.
The Carnarvon Conkelders, thank you. Team Fug, and then the Lord Driziles.
That's a good team, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. I do think that I don't normally do serious power rankings anyways.
Oh, trust me, neither do I.
Yeah, but I do think like some serious teams would definitely come down to either Team Ivory because of basically all nigh perfect rain that they got.
Yeah.
The Green Path Gallades, because just that
Jesus team.
They have something for everything.
Yeah, that
basically.
that is very true.
And then and then the other would be the Frylin, I think you pronounced it.
Yeah,
or the Frylin. Yeah. Furrets.
I'm just gonna call
because
them
those are my top three as well. Those are my top three as well. Though after that, my personal rankings get scrambled quite a bit from your guys.
And the Furrets in particular, just because I'd say the sheer versatility. He can basically do whatever he wants with the team, and it'll probably end up going pretty well for him. And it just all synchronizes with each other really well.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird state of not knowing whether to under or overestimate the capabilities of my own team. So for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to flat out remove myself and only vote on the 13 that aren't me. Because at this point, I've just given up on trying to figure out where I fit in because so many reasons. But at least for me, it goes in the order of the Gallades, Team Ivory, the Furrets, Cosmic Chaos, New Zealand Pichus, Monostoke Darakumas, Black City Bisharps,
Darumakas.
Darakumas.
I'm half asleep, okay?
GG.
The Slurpy Sluggers, Charcoal Charizards, Conkeldurs, and then the bottom three being the other Bisharp team. Bristol Bisharps, Team Fug, and unfortunately the Gaylord Drizzles. But that being said, I don't particularly think other than the Gaylord Drizzles, and we already know that's a meme team, so that it doesn't really matter for them.
Yeah.
Other than that team, I don't think a single one of these teams is really actually bad. I know the majors have been harping on them, but that's just I disagree.
It's because the
In
majors are
general, I
memes.
honestly I fucking hate what the majors did this season.
Drafting
Wait, what?
Stall. Ugh.
Everybody fucking drafted
Oh.
Stall. I'm going to burn somebody
Oh,
alive.
That's
I'm not even playing up there, and it
Ivy
hurts.
and
Oh,
Ivy was like, hold on, let me look at Ivy's team because it was like for he
Well,
started
actually,
doing.
I was gonna say
Good.
before we do that, we should probably end the podcast here
Right, yeah.
because we are running on 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, fair
Perfect.
enough.
But we will definitely get into that discussion on another day. Thank you guys for
Alright.
watching. I know this has been a crazy 2 hours, but we will have week 1 coming up this week. The results coming up next week. Be sure to type in the comments down below your power rankings or maybe just who you think the best team is. And until next time, thank you so much for watching the for watching the unknown podcast. Please hit that like button down below to show us that you absolutely love this series or this podcast, so to say. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me in general, because I do a lot of fun things like Danganronpa, other Pokemon leagues, and just podcasts. 'Cause podcasts are really fun, actually. And if do you guys want to say anything else?
Good luck to all the teams in minor, and thank fuck nobody drafted Stalls out here. I am not going to deal with majors.
Yeah,
I will throw so I don't have
That
to go
went
over
o-
deal with majors.
I'm glad I dropped from majors.
Yeah, the stall kind of transferred over to us. Thank
Look,
you, Ivy.
Look, after
Appreciate that.
what I want to say was season 4, season 5 of majors. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I'm down here. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace out, Mikoans.
See ya.